Hello and welcome to the Relevance of Now with William Linville. My name is Michael Connell. I'm here with William. Hey, William.
Hi, Michael. How's it going, buddy?
Fantastic. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. I'm here in Chattanooga, and yesterday Will and I went whitewater rafting
First time together.
for the first time together, which was awesome. And at times in whitewater rafting, we didn't always feel safe because we thought we'd be ejected from the boat. And today's topic also is around feeling safe when the world around us seems even more and more uncertain. And that world around us could be politically, technologically, relationships, things just seem to be moving faster. And well, when it comes to us in a body on this planet, how do you define feeling safe? How do we feel safe?
Well, it's where pain is bad, comfort is good. The point of life is to be undisturbed, where everything stays the same, where everything keeps flowing and fluid, and where when you address things that are coming up or coming towards you, where you can take a breath, become present, and flow with it. It's like river rafting yesterday. Every time you could take a breath as you're coming to the next rapids, as long as you didn't flex, you flowed right through it. And so as you just take a breath, you start to watch everything flow all around you, and you're flowing right through it to where it creates no harm. Now, if you brought that into a bigger perspective into your life, or choices to be made, or changes to be made, if you step back, you take a breath, you reconnect with yourself, and you make that choice unloaded. So you're not putting all your ducks on the table, you're taking all that charge out of it. You're able to flow through life and the changes that are occurring for you because they're all long-term beneficial changes. We're just not overthinking them. We're not overcomplicating them. We're not saying all of our cards are on red playing roulette. No, we're flowing with it. And that's where you start to find that you become unaffected by the changes occurring for you.
And you were talking about the whitewater rafting, and if you freeze, then, well, basically, if we relate freezing to our day-to-day life, is just shutting down.
Yeah, and you go head to head.
Right. You shut down, and then you're in fight or flight.
Exactly. And that's where it creates more harm and where you're basically going head to head, you're freezing up, and it's two opposing forces going to battle. But if you step back, you take a breath, you bring your consciousness through your heart, you're bringing in your presence, you start to notice that you flow right through it, where
Right.
it's not such a major to do or a major hurrah. It's kind of like, okay, today it looks like I need to move. Okay, great. Well, now, what sort of place would I love? It's not about losing your current property. It's about the new beginning and a new horizon of a new property. Not about I'm a failure, not about this happened, that happened, how dare they. No, it's about, okay, I wonder what my next homestead's going to be like.
And you mentioned when you were talking about pain is bad, comfort is good, and the point of life is to be undisturbed, that in that consciousness, we like things to be the same. And what I'm noticing is everything seems to be speeding up and changing.
Most definitely. For
And
you.
so what I'm finding is even more and more, I'm having to really notice when I'm feeling anxiety, not feeling safe, maybe because of a change or something I wasn't expecting.
Uh-huh.
And that being in the presence of now, doing the breathing exercises, is there something else you would share with people to assist us when we notice we're uncomfortable, things are uncertain, that we can do?
Yes, you start a mantra like, mind, you are safe and I am safe and all is well.
Mhm.
Mind, you are fine and I am fine and all is well. Body, you are safe and I am safe and all is well. Body, you are fine and I am fine and all is well. And really say that, and really mean it. So when you say that, Michael, to yourself, mind, you're safe and I am safe and all is well. Mind, you're fine and I am fine and all is well. Body, you're safe and I am safe and all is well. And body, you're fine and I am fine and all is well. How does your body start to respond?
The body vibrates, it relaxes, my shoulders go back,
And how's your midsection, like your solar plexus?
it's lighter.
That's awesome because that's your where your fight or flight response comes from.
And so when we can do that exercise, and often with things that are uncertain, we have a decision to make.
Yes.
We're faced with something that causes a decision. Where you use an example, maybe our spouse wants to move and we don't feel safe moving, or
Yeah.
there's a financial decision or a job loss. And so when we can get our nervous system relaxed and our body feels relaxed, what do we do then when we have decisions to make?
Well, we ask ourselves, okay, well, what sort of job would I enjoy? What sort of job would I like to get that would be more enjoyable, pleasurable? What sort of job would I like to get where I could make more of an influence, feel more valued? What sort of job would I like to get where I can even accrue more abundance and money? What sort of job would I love to get that had maybe a better atmosphere? And this is where you start looking forward a little bit and you start creating also the sort of job position that now you're not just settling, you're starting to put out there.
Right.
And you start manifesting that job position as you start looking for jobs, not by the run of the mill, but job positions that now you're starting to realign with your manifest levels and becoming a little bit more selective on the job opportunities that come your way. Or even with your spouses wanting to move and maybe you're in your comfort zone, you start peeking out of your comfort zone and really stepping into her realm of consciousness and looking for maybe there's a better home that you would enjoy more.
Right.
Maybe there's a home where you could really kind of create from further, that you could really just feel more of a connection with, more beauty, more lighting, just different and long-term beneficial change.
That reminded me that one of the recent podcasts, it might have been our last one, was on moving from thinking to feeling. And that's what we're doing here
Yeah,
because our natural state is based on feeling in the now. It doesn't need analysis
exactly.
because our thinking mind will, when you start sharing all of that, maybe some of our past beliefs will come up that are limiting. And you're emphasizing the importance of letting those fears and doubts fly out and get back to the feeling.
Exactly. Because the feeling is where it's at. The fears, those are just basically kind of like little rocks that create a dam and they start to block you from jumping right in. They become little nuisances. They don't have any power unless you start to feed them because there's no mistakes. There are only experiences and journeys. What were you going to say, Michael?
Well, as the planet, you've mentioned before that our consciousness as a whole for our planet and here in a body is speeding up.
Yes. And changing a lot.
And so we feel that.
Yes.
And so that can make us feel a little out of control as well.
Yes. Absolutely.
And then on top of that, one example is outside of us is technology is changing very quickly.
Yes.
And that's no coincidence either, is it?
No, it's not.
because all of consciousness keeps expanding and uh, in its frequency, then technology has that opportunity as well.
Yes.
And so, in our minds, in order to feel safe, what do we need to do? Do we need to embrace vulnerability? Do we need to embrace change? Do we need to expect it to help our nervous system? What do we need to do mentally?
Number one, embrace it. Embrace there's a lot of wonderful long-term beneficial change occurring. And embracing that it's all there to complement you. And then take another embrace of yourself and just bring your consciousness to your heart, letting your heart open up, bringing your consciousness from your heart through your throat, through your third eye, through your crown chakra level vortex, through the astral planes of consciousness and the mass collective consciousness, all the way to the sun. Go beyond the sun into your central sun intelligence. Just be there for a moment. Bring a brilliant stream of gold light from your central sun intelligence down through the physical sun, letting it grow and grow. Now bringing it from the sun, it's about 78 feet in diameter, from the sun through the atmosphere and the astral planes of consciousness, down through your mass collective consciousness, all the way through your crown chakra level vortex, through your third eye, front, middle, and back, down through your cervical vertebrae and your throat chakra level vortex, front, middle, and back, through the whole brain, through the whole face, through your throat chakra level vortex, front, middle, and back, down through your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, and your hands, down through your shoulders and your sternum, down through your heart chakra level vortex, front, middle, and back, letting it open and fill up and fill up, going all the way down through your thoracic vertebrae, all the way down through your cervical vertebrae, your thoracic vertebrae, all the way down through your lumbar vertebrae, down through your solar plexus, letting it open up and open up and open up, down through your root chakra level vortex and your crater chakra level vortex, letting them all open up and open up, down through your coccyx and your sacrum, all the way down through your upper legs, your lower legs, through your feet. Now just bringing your hands into a praying position, taking a deep breath, and on the exhale, push your palms together and push your feet into the ground, letting all of this integrate. And now putting the outside world outside of you. For now, you're connected with yourself. And now you're in your own natural flow. You're filling up your space. So let's let ourselves expand to 98 feet exponentially in every direction. And how's that beginning to feel, Michael?
Expanded,
Awesome.
quiet.
Awesome. How free does that feel? How stressless does that feel?
Yeah, there's no contemplations, thoughts. So if there's no thoughts, there's no stress.
Exactly. So let's enjoy having no thoughts, no stress, letting your body just become rejuvenated. This is your happy place, your sweet spot. Now, when we look at the world, we look at how much is going on, but we also look at how much has nothing to do with yourself, how none of it is affecting yourself personally. And let's bless it. because there's long-term beneficial changes happening for all of brother humanity, depending on where they're at on their own journey and how tight they're trying to hold on to an old way. But at the same time, the old way is dying off, and the new way hasn't fully set in yet. But the old way is definitely out there and leaving. That's why you're watching so much chaos kind of dissolve out. That you're not a part of. It truly has no effect over you. And bringing your consciousness back to your journey now, not the journey of everyone else.
That really sums up for me, and I think to everyone else, how important with the speeding up of consciousness and thought, which can create uncertainty within us, the importance of doing these practices throughout the day to settle ourselves in our own energy, not all the energy around us, but just with ourselves.
Exactly.
So we can respond and make decisions from a place of inner confidence.
Absolutely. And trust. And knowing that everything that's going on for you is individually is happening in total divine order to add to your life stream and to complement your life stream.
And I know when I share that with myself, it allows the awareness to come in of how it is benefiting me or how it can benefit me,
Exactly.
as opposed to the thoughts and fears that and anxiety that comes up in the other option. So really you're sharing in the marriage of higher and lower, the importance of being in our presence, just our energy, just our frequency. And each time we do it, it grows. It becomes more of a new set point.
Exactly. And it anchors in so much more of you and it helps you expand to where a lot of this, what I call little stuff, just doesn't have that grasp anymore.
Wonderful, William. This is super helpful, wonderful assistance. It was a beautiful process you facilitated for us to really connect to ourselves. Thank you for all that you've been sharing about everything, but also, feeling safe when things feel uncertain.
Absolutely, buddy, always, because it always feels good to feel safe, but then it goes from feeling safe to knowing that all is well, where safety starts to move out of your consciousness to where you never, ever, ever feel unsafe because you just know that you're safe and you know that all is well, always.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Will. And thank you all for joining us. This is The Relevance of Now with William Linville. Please click subscribe and join us next time. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.